presentation of TFNN. The Tom O'Brien Show is produced every business day. Tom takes your phone calls toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Oh, look who we have.
It's a beautiful thing. Got our man, Jim from Minneapolis. We gonna take it by storm?
Taking it by storm, baby.
I love that. That's a great saying, man. Hey, what's happening, brother?
Good morning, gentlemen. How you guys doing today?
Good, man. Yourself?
Oh, man. It's been the most incredible couple of days since when I called in on Friday, Litecoin busted out of that consolidation on the 2-hour chart.
Okay.
And it just never looked back. It did a 100-point ABC up, and now it's very extended the way I look at it. But holy, I mean, it went up to $420 last night.
Now, Tom O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 7.5 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. Always do your best. Express your own divinity. You don't need the acceptance of others. You don't need knowledge or great philosophical concepts. You have the right to be you and to express your own divinity by being alive, loving yourself, and loving others. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We have the Dow Industrials up 200, NASDAQ up 15, S&P's up 28. Gold contract on $17.30, trading at $16.76 an ounce. Silver up 8 cents, $15.25 an ounce. Light sweet crude down $2, $24.13 a barrel. Notes and bonds. You got the 10-year right now down 19 ticks, trading 137.26. The 30-year off a 1.5 at 179. And King Dollar down 805 ticks, trading 99.881. The euro is at 109. The yen is out here at 108.84, and the British pound is at 123 to 1 U.S. dollar. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. You got to love it, folks. We get 60 minutes coming into the close, and we're going to bring up this S&P. When you see the range on this baby today, monster range. We had a high out here inside the E-mini this morning of 2750. You're at 2676. But let me show you what this just did, okay? So we came all the way down, and where the spike was yesterday at 10 minutes of 3. That benchmark, folks, is 2668. And we hit 2623. You hit that with 4,200 contracts. Well, guess what, man? You're going into 250,000 contracts. My take, guess what? It's going to be a rerun. Doesn't have to get to the highs out here, but you're going to see a rerun. This is so watch this. This is what's wild with markets like this. See, this is the typical, wouldn't be typical, but when you have markets that have got destroyed this dramatically, folks, right? When you're coming off these markets, right, the bottom line is that you're still going to have, realistically, more bears than bulls. And a market like this that first gave it up at 9:30 in the morning, came all the way down to 2678 from the 2750. That's a sweet deal because you get everyone basically, selling into the market again. They're right for a certain amount of time. You get expansion topside again, 2738. Give it up again. Come all the way down here again. That's a typical market. In my case, in my opinion, that is not only going to go higher, it's going to go a lot higher because this is the type of moves that you actually need in order to get to higher price because you have to have traders coming into the market, selling the market once again so that they can cover the market so that there's more bidding inside of the market. Gold contract out here hit a high last night, gave it up in spades, but guess what? You get monster volume up here. We hit 1742 overnight. You're at 1675 right now. This is it's going to be a complex ABC structure now because we had taken out the B point, took it out with volume, Bottom line is that what you have out here is that you have a price projection of 1804, and right now you're at a 1675. We go take a look at the silver market out here. Silver market right now, let's see. Silver market is up 9 cents. You're at $15.29. 61,000 contracts, and that's not a huge amount. It's not bad for silver. I think yesterday we only did about 45. We did 52 yesterday. You get 60 today. Yeah, silver can pull back into maybe 14.98. You're at 15.25 right now. Bottom line, you still got a small expansion of volume. If we go over to the good old King dollar, what you have with the King dollar out here is you get lower price. It's in the lower range now. As soon as it got back inside 99,910, and we're at 99,876, you're in the lower range. That does set up number one. The next leg down more than likely is going to bring us to 98,270. And if we get that, then you're going to be all the way down to 94,650. And that's going to be a big number, folks, because what has happened inside the S&P is that as the S&P basically is backing off, as the dollar is backing off, the S&P is going higher. As the dollar is also backing off, it's showing that across the world, there's a little less demand for the dollars, because what we have seen is that we've seen monster price destruction inside of the currency markets of the third world countries. I guess emerging market countries they call them. But the bottom line is that the destruction, pretty amazing. No two ways about that. Let's go take a look at some of the higher volume equities out here inside of this market. You got Carnival is up $1. We have, let's see, what's some action here? Boeing's down $4.50. You got Royal Caribbean, that's up $3.50. That's up 10%. Exxon is up $1.50. Let's go over that oil market and take a look at the oil market. Contract wires inside the oil market, you're at $24.06. You've done 645,000 contracts out here. And if we take a look at that contract volume, okay, so the contract volume is dying down a bit. That being said, though, it looks like this contract's going to go right against this $20.76 price point once again. So pretty amazing. And by the way, when we got that bump up, folks, that couldn't even get over and into a major swing point. So, we went from a price point of $19.27. You got up to $29. You're back to $24. It looks like it's going to go back to $20. And, oil, bottom line, weak in an incredible way. No two ways about that. Dow Industrials right now are trading up 321. We get the NASDAQ up 59. S&Ps are up 44. And we take a look at markets in general. We get the volatility out here. But as I said, just when I get on, I suspect that what we actually did out here is that we rejected the highs where we did have volume yesterday, and I suspect we're going to grind our way higher right into the close once again. Stay right there, folks. I got our man, Mr. Basil Chapman, coming up. We're going to be riding that wave, and inside this break, folks, Basil's going to be doing a great workshop for everyone out here. It's going to be April 15th, which is, it's a week from tomorrow. And that used to be tax day. Now tax day is off to June 15th. Stay right there. Basil and I come right back, folks.
Hi folks, Tom O'Brien here. If you'd like to get my daily newsletter, Market Insights, then now is a great time to sign up for a 30-day free trial. Every morning by 9:30, I send out my morning letter to subscribers with market commentary on a variety of markets, currencies, and commodities to keep investors up to date on the day's trading action. Included in Market Insights are specific buy and sell recommendations for stocks, ETFs, and even options, with stops and price targets included for every trade in my newsletter. If you'd like to try my newsletter risk-free for 30 days, then head over to the front page of TFNN and you'll find Market Insights under Trading Newsletters. I use my years of trading experience to bisect and dissect the market every morning and give my subscribers the most important information they need to know for the day ahead. I even issue afternoon updates for my subscribers whenever warranted with important market action. I'm always scouring the market for the next great trading opportunity. Sign up for your 30-day free trial to my daily newsletter, Market Insights, today by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Wow! Go get them, folks. The gold market has taken off topside in a large way in 2020. If you want to take advantage of this sector, now is the time to subscribe to my gold report. The gold report took profits in 4 of its equities in the gold portfolio in the first week of January for a combined profit of 99.2%, with 2 positions left in the portfolio that have a profit of 67.5% as of January 7th. The gold report is a comprehensive look at the metals sector as well as the markets that move gold, which is the currency and bond markets. New subscribers get a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you have nothing to lose. Every Monday morning, I publish the gold report with coverage of gold, silver, bonds, the XAU, HUI, GDX, as well as more than 30 different mining equities. To see for yourself the types of profitable trades that are recommended within the gold report, sign up now by visiting TFNN.com. Don't miss out on the next great gold trade. Sign up today.
TFNN is launching an open house for our Tiger's Den. For a limited time, you can get a 30-day free trial to the Tiger's Den. Just enter promo code OPEN at checkout and pay nothing for 30 days while you try out your Tiger's Den membership as part of our open house. With market volatility at an all-time high and people all over the world working from home if possible, TFNN is hosting an open house in our Tiger's Den. The Tiger's Den is an interactive chat room that runs all day where other tigers and tigresses discuss trading ideas with the hosts and members, along with charts and current market news, as well as live access to the charts the hosts use during their programs. Join us for the Tiger's Den Open House. Begin your Den membership today by just entering OPEN at checkout and pay nothing while you try things out for 30 days. For all the details and to start your Den membership today, visit the front page of TFNN.com. Don't miss out on the TFNN Tiger's Den Open House taking place now. Sign up today.
Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Welcome back, folks. Dow's up 188, Nasdaq's up 30, S&P's up 29. Let's go over to our man, Mr. Basil Chapman. And don't forget, folks, Basil does an outstanding show every trading day right here, 12 to 1 Eastern Standard Time. Also has a great newsletter, The Opening Call. Very easy to get. If you want the opening call, just go over to our website at TFNN. And you're going to see right under featured content, actually, you can get the opening call as well as the great webinar that Basil's going to be doing. This webinar, folks, is going to be next Wednesday, April 15th. It's going to be a 2-part webinar. It's going to be live all day long. The first part's going to start at 9 a.m. You're going to go 9 to noon, of course, 9 to 9:30, you're getting ready for the market open. We'll walk you through what was going on, of course, overnight, getting ready for the market open. And then the second part, you have a little lunch. And then the second part, 1 to 4. And then there's going to be a follow-through from 4 to 4:30 for everything that you learn. Check it out right on the front page of TFNN. Basil Chapman, what's going on?
What's going on is we're having in one day kind of market that you would get in 2-3 weeks in normal times, isn't it?
No doubt, man. No doubt. It's a market, man. Holy cow.
Which for me, of course, is perfect because looking at the intraday charts, patterns repeat. They really call fractals. So these fractals are little miniature, it's like little snowflakes. So they repeat over and over and over. They have the same, formula. They make either cup formations or arch formations, straight lines. So we'll be able to follow this throughout the day. And because I love, as you can see, I've got a Dow daily chart, a weekly chart, and a monthly chart. Those same time frames could be done in miniature. In other words, we could do it during the day. And if we're using 2-minute charts, 5-minute charts, 10-minute charts, it's like having a daily, weekly, monthly. So that all the patterns we're looking at in the 2-minute, just like if you remember when we went along from a subscribers to opening call, went along the dollar back in April of 2018.
Yes.
I said, well, we'll have to see how it works on the daily basis. Eventually, the dollar was really strong, and it helped the weekly chart. That weekly chart started to improve a lot, and that over the period of time, I'm opening it up right now, started to form, there's this cup formation, and started to form a channel, a rising channel line. We're always looking for the 4th highest peak D. Every time we got to the peak D, it pulled back to the base of the channel line. I'm going to teach all these things about how to draw channel lines, how to look at a pattern and see if you can go from a short-term trade to a position to something that's really long-term. And we are still in the dollar from 90.07 back in April. It's already at 102.99. It's pulling back. It's consolidating. It's at 99.99. We've only taken a little bit off from the original position. So this is looking at monthly. This goes back from 2018 right here to where we are currently. So look at the long time that this has been a position, and yet at the same time, I was showing charts in my show today, and I'll be showing in my show, the Tiger Technicians Hour, noon till 1 p.m. every day, right up until we go into the webinar a week from tomorrow. I'll be showing in microcosm exactly what we're looking at. This morning I showed the 2-minute chart. There was a peak D. We pulled back. This red line shows you that you could have been short all the way through. Even now, it's still a little bit weak. I'll show how these patterns work. Look at the 10-minute chart. So let's just imagine that was the daily chart. This would have been the monthly chart as a 10-minute chart. And look, there's that peak D. We're always looking for that fourth highest peak. And there's a very interesting thing. Looking at this chart, you can see, some people might not have noticed, but many of us are really are looking at the markets intensely. Sunday night, that was an incredible move up, just right from the open. You gapped up, and the market just kept going high. I'm just trying to find it right here. There it is. So here's this line. You see this pink line? Once you break above it, that pink line doesn't mean anything. You don't even need the pink line. You're looking at everything else, and I'm going to show something very interesting. You can see I'm usually talking about the MACD, how strong it is or how weak it is, but there are times where the moving average convergence divergence actually pulls back, while at the same time the price goes up. And you say, wait a minute, how can that happen? Well, I have some techniques that I will be showing and demonstrating live during the day that we're on to show you that you can use other techniques, very simple techniques. Once again, go to D, pull back. I talk about the rectangle. The rectangle formation can last a lot longer than your patience. Look at this. This rectangle pattern went from 210 on the 6th at 25.86 in the E-mini, and it only broke out at 10 o'clock. That's 12 hours later. So, we're looking at patterns that repeat over and over. And look how interesting. You see this pink line? Doesn't mean a thing. You can, I know Larry Pesavento always talks about moving averages because, of course, he's got his own techniques. He never uses moving averages. But look at this. This pink means nothing until what happens? Just a few minutes ago, we go right back to it. So since Sunday night, count every 10-minute bar since Sunday night, it breaks above this pink line, moving average. And what does it do right now? As we're talking, the S&P is now up 17 after being up 95 or more earlier on, and now it's testing this line for the second time. So these are very simple techniques, and also anyone who's coming to the webinar will get my daily newsletter, my opening call newsletter, and that newsletter, we've got a number of positions on, and they're all up very nicely. Some are up really 10, 12, 13% at this particular time. And we managed to get in on March the 23rd, which was the market low. We actually bought option calls on the Dow right on that day. And those option calls, we've taken some off at 200% gain. Today I said, take something off again today. It was we took something off at 300%, and today we took off at 400% gain. And we're keeping some because they're April 17th options. So now we can let them ride and see if we can go even higher. So these are techniques that we use all the time. I demonstrate them in my newsletter every day. Put them into practice, and this will be what's nice about doing something live is that, when you look back and you do something that's prepared, you look back and you can never be wrong because you say, look, there's the low, there's the high. But when you're in the middle of it, you have to say, wait a minute, where's it going?
Intraday,
what techniques are you, right. What techniques are you using? Where will we be in 10 minutes, 50, whatever it is, or a day? Yeah. So these are all the techniques that we learn. I teach them as we go. There's I talk about the cup formation. This could turn into an arch formation if there's a failure here. So far, we're looking at the cup position. And I drew this the other day. I showed you there's a lowercase h pattern, come down sharply. That's the straight line. There's the arch formation. Well, if this starts to fail, there are two fighting patterns. One's the cup, one's the arch. And at this point, the cup pattern is leading the charge. And that's how we go. And then we look at the weekly chart, 200 period moving average, orange moving average at 23,900 for the Dow. What was the high today? 23,617. Who would think March the 23rd that today we're up at the 23,600 level? So these are techniques we'll be teaching.
And folks, it's so easy to get in the workshop. Just come over to our website at TFNN. You're going to see it right under featured content. The course is $395. Included, however, is Basil's newsletter, which is $128. And if you get the newsletter now, the newsletter is going to be free for the following month, folks. Basil, thanks so much. Look forward to the show tomorrow.
Thank you very much, Tom.
Stay right there, folks. Come right back.
If you're not currently using the TAS Profile Scanner when looking at setting up your trading opportunities, then your arsenal is short a mighty weapon. The TAS Profile Scanner is a standalone piece of software that instantly filters over 2,500 global financial markets such as stocks, ETFs, commodity futures, and Forex. Headed by Steve Dahl, TAS understands that in today's technological world, the use of top-flight software applications and technical analysis expertise is essential to successful trading in today's market. You also gain access to the webinar that Steve Dahl and Tom O'Brien just hosted, The Best Way to Use the TAS Profile Scanner to Profit. This webinar archive is available for all subscribers immediately upon signing up. All new subscriptions also come with a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you have nothing to risk. Start your subscription by visiting the front page of TFNN.com today, and you'll find the TAS Profile Scanner under the Services tab. Sign up today. Are you in the market for buying or selling real estate in the Bay Area, including the surrounding St. Petersburg, Tampa, and Clearwater markets? Tiger Real Estate LLC is a firm that has extensive experience in the Tampa Bay area. Whether you're looking to sell your current property for maximum value, or you're in the market for a second home or investment property, Tiger Realty has the experience across all areas of real estate in the Tampa Bay area to help buyers and sellers make the most informed decisions across all price levels. From the price you should be paying per square foot in certain up-and-coming areas to the type of cash flow investment properties are capable of creating, Tiger Real Estate can help you make the best decision when it comes to all areas of the market. Before you make one of the biggest decisions of your financial future, call Tiger Real Estate LLC today at 727-329-8322 or email us at tiger@tfnn.com. That's 727-329-8322. Call us today. TFNN has developed a daily programming lineup for traders by traders. We start every trading day live at 8:30 a.m. with Tommy O'Brien hosting the morning market kickoff as he starts the day off by breaking down everything you need to know about what's going on for the trading day ahead. At 9 a.m., Larry Pesavento takes your calls and questions live on the air for the opening bell as he hosts Trade What You See. At 10 a.m., Tom and Tommy O'Brien host the Bull Bear Trading Hour. At 11 a.m., it's Kevin Hinks and Alex Coffey from TD Ameritrade Network with Fast Market. Basil Chapman at noon with the Tiger Technicians Hour. Steve Rhodes hosts the Trader's Edge at 1 p.m. Dave White with the Power Trading Hour at 2 p.m. And Tom O'Brien closes out the day for the final hour of trading live from 3 till 4. Don't miss a second of our daily programming lineup. Tune in to Tiger TV every trading day live at TFNN.com. Educating investors.
This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
This, do they have sound in the den? Yeah. Okay. Because what this just did is that bottom line did 100% move of a move, and then the bottom line, I expect to get some kind of small pullback, and only a small pullback. This thing is off the bottom. This thing has got smoked even before the market downdraft, folks. Okay, this 3 months ago. Well, let's see. Yeah, three months ago, you were trading out here at $13. It goes all the way down to $5.30. Now it's popped back inside the higher range, and that's saying on a longer-term basis, yeah, I can get to $13.04. So there's definitely some action inside that uranium market. Not sure why the action is inside there, but I have that in the gold report. We don't own it right now, but I could see that taking off top side. It took off pretty good. Let's go take a look at that S&P again, because we have here, let's see. So you get 30 minutes into the 4 o'clock time frame. We get longer than that in the future market, but it's basically bulls and bears are fighting out over this 2668 area. What that area is, folks, is that's where the monster buying came in yesterday inside the S&P. So I expect whoever was buying those, it was monster buying too, by the way, okay? That was when we had broken topside, did it flat out with volume, and that's what's stopping this right in its tracks right now. So we'll see if it can get out of here, or if it's going to keep grinding into this area. Inside the NDX 100, the strength versus the weakness, what you have Copart is up 7.7%. You get American Airlines up 6.7%. Expedia is up 6.6%. Tesla's up 5%. Taken away from it, Gilead is down 4%. You get BioMolin off 4%. Nvidia is off 3%. And XL is off 3%. We take a look inside the Dow Industrials. The strength versus the weakness inside the Dow. The Dow just went negative. We're down $3 and now we're up a penny. One bottom line is giving up quite a bunch of points. Goldman's putting 43 positive points. American Express 30, 3M 27. Taken away from it, BA's the big number here, 49 negative points. Walmart 28, Procter & Gamble 27, and Apple 14. You know, you can the volatility, no doubt. It just continues out here. If we go over to the VIX and take a look at the VIX, let's see what we're trading at here. 45. So you still get a big number in that VIX, which would be saying 45 is 3% moves either way, and that's exactly what we're getting. And we continue to get those moves intraday. We're going to take a look at the bond market. So let's take a look at this bond. So what we do have out here today, folks, is this. Now, you got a slight expansion of volume, nothing like you're going to need, though, in order to get down into the lower end of this consolidation. We have 1.3 million contracts out here on the 10-year. You're down 15 ticks. What you just did do is once you get back inside the 138.18, that is saying, okay, yeah, what that does do is that gets you in the lower range. The bar that's going to be hard to take out on the way down is right where we are right now. It's 137.14. We hit 137.16. So the 137.14 level is the top of the bar where the strength came in on the 20th of March. Now, when I say the strength came in, what did end up happening is this, is that you went topside, but you didn't have volume behind the move. But price-wise, it was a pretty amazing run topside. What we are doing now, this is the first day we have an expansion of volume as you're pulling back. If we get more of that, bottom line, you'll get down to the lower end of that consolidation. If you're a bull in the market, that's what you're going to be looking for. What did happen today in Switzerland, now this is pretty cool, folks, okay? Let me see if I can, because, so picture, we've had negative rates right across the world. Right now, our 10-year is at 0.72 for a 10-year of one in a 10-year yield. You go over to Switzerland. Switzerland was was the first country to go into negative rates. This is years ago now. Bottom line is that what you have is that the Switzerland, you're at a 0.32 negative of 1%. Well, that being said, what you had out here is that Credit Suisse came out with a program for their ultra-rich and billionaire clients because Credit Suisse wanted to get lots of money into the bank in order to lend money out, and they come up with a structured product. So a structured product just means, let's say you and I own a bank, right? And we say, okay, we're going to make a product that is just for us. And what they made was this. They made a one-year deal, and the one-year deal was paying 2%. So you can picture that in Swiss banks right now, people are at negative rates, and you can imagine if they went for 2%, that is a huge turnaround, folks. So when I take that, meaning that Switzerland was the first to go negative, but yet they're making a structured product and they're paying 2%, that is telling me, and I look at the bond market, that is telling me that bonds, bottom line, number one, want to go to lower price. What we have out here is that we know that the Federal Reserve is buying bonds hand over fist, but yet still giving it up. That is saying to me that we are going to be more than likely coming into a higher environment inside of the interest rate market. So it's going to be wild if, in fact, that's what we got. The administration, Trump, he's staying busy out there today. Bottom line is that Moodley, who was the guy that fired the captain of the Roosevelt, well, he just got canned himself. So he's done. That's the first one. The second one, I could care less about him. He should be done. He never should have got the job in the first place. The second one's more concerning, folks. The second one is that Trump also just canned the Inspector General for the program that is on right now. So they got the Inspector General. They haven't started watching this program yet, but he just canned them. And so the bottom line is that these Inspector Generals, I suspect by the time Trump is done, I'm not sure whether we'll have any Inspector Generals left, because guess what? They like to have the truth, and Trump doesn't even know how to spell truth. Trump spells truth, L-I-A-R, in an incredible way too. Pretty amazing. Dow Industrials right now up 136. You get NASDAQ up 17. S&Ps are up 26. And it looks like this battle over the 2668 is still on. But the closer that we get, it's going to make it. This is going to be interesting. So the next 10 minutes is going to be a big one, folks. We're still at that 2668. Bottom line is that we'll see how this goes. And we are going to have politics. You know why? Because it's about life and death, and Trump is a freaking draft dodging.
If you're in the CD market and looking for a secure investment, the Tiger First Mortgage Program may work for you. The security for these first mortgages are building lots in the Tax Opportunity Zone in St. Petersburg, Florida. The Tax Act of 2018 set up tax-free zones across the country where you can build and hold for 10 years and pay no tax on the profits, which makes these lots valuable. The investment is anywhere from $30,000 to $75,000. The interest paid is 7% yearly, paid on a monthly basis. According to Bankrate.com, the best rate for a 4-year CD in the country as of February 20th is 3.1%. A $50,000 investment at a normal 4-year CD rate of 3.1% would give you income of $1,550 per year or $6,200 over the 4-year period. That same $50,000 investment in the Tiger First Mortgage Program would give you $3,500 per year or $14,000 over the 4 years. Which would you prefer, $6,200 or $14,000 of interest on your investment? If you would like more information about the Tiger First Mortgage Program, you can call me at 877-518-9190. That's 877-518-9190.
If you're a trader in the market looking to find the path that leads to maximizing profits while decreasing risk, then now is a great time to try out Dave White's daily trading service, The Path of Least Resistance. Through the use of options and equity trades, Dave advises his subscribers on a daily basis of the current market conditions and what possible trade setups are on the horizon. The Path of Least Resistance is published every trading morning, often with updates intraday when initiating trades or closing out positions. Dave White has advised his clients of some outstanding winning options and equity trades in recent months, and now is a great time to try it out for yourself. New subscribers to the Path of Least Resistance receive a 30-day money-back guarantee. See for yourself the types of options and equity trades that are available by signing up for the Path of Least Resistance today by visiting the front page of TFNN.com and selecting the newsletter tab. Sign up today. Biotech is booming, but for how long? Whether you think the biotech bull has room to run or has run its course, trade LABU or LABD. Direction's daily S&P Biotech 3 times bull and bear ETFs. Visit directioninvestments.com/biotech today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Tom O'Brien.
Welcome back, folks. Dow's up 243, Nasdaq's up 43, S&P's up 36. This is really wild, folks, okay, when you take a look at this Dow. So check this out. This is just like so wild. I mean, we're talking about the Dow. When I was just going into the break, the Dow was down like $20, and now it's up 265. We take a look at the S&P, you're going to see the same type of setup. This S&P, right now we went, look at this, man. This is just something else, these markets. So we just went from 2652 to 2683. You get 30 S&P points. And the real kicker here, now check this out, folks. We did this on volume. We just did 54,000 contracts, okay? So what you're going to have here, as we go test the 2689, that's going to be the deal whether this thing can really run once again into the close. I can't picture closing at highs, I can tell you that. What I can picture is that, let's bring this back a bit. 2678, well, 2678, saying we could go up to 2700 or something, 2725. It's that, you just got back inside the higher range at 2678. So what ends up happening at that level is that I'm not even taking the top of that level. I'm saying to myself, okay, you can do 50% retracement of that. And that's what I suspect. Let me see here. So you're 3 minutes into this bar. We're going to need more volume on this bar. This bar right now only has 19,000 contracts. 24, 6. No, that's actually all right, because that'd be 2060. That'd be like 60,000 contracts, and we're coming into 37. So bottom line is that it's going to have a shot to once again get over that level, and we'll see where that baby is shaking out. The 30-year, let's go take a look at the 30-year bond, because we're talking about these rates. And the 30-year right now, that got a little bounce going. We got down to 177.28, 189,000 contracts. That's expansion, but not enough. That's just not enough. This note and bond market, you want to keep your eye on, folks, because what will happen, and what does happen, is that the correlation as we're coming into closes every night, where those bonds want to go, get you a decent indication of where the S&P wants to go overnight. And of course, that's been crucial in general. In fact, let's do this. I want to go over to the DAX, because I want to see if these markets, I should have the volume by now. I want to see if these markets did an ABC up. So we're going to go to the DAX in Germany. It did. Okay, so check it out, man. This is heavy. Okay, this is a beautiful thing. This is sick. The DAX, 204 million. No, 183. No. Oh, I won't get it. Okay, so I don't have the volume yet, but it looks well, I don't have the volume yet. Bummer. Let me go in the FTSE. It looked like that was an ABC structure on the way up. FTSE hasn't done it yet. Well, I'll get those numbers tonight. I don't get the volumes inside the European until about 8 o'clock at night, but that's going to be important, because if, in fact, the DAX did an ABC structure up, folks, what we have right now is this. The NDX 100 is a confirmed ABC structure up, and the 3Qs, that's to a 210 price area. and right now you're at 198. Took out the B point yesterday, took it out with volume. And the bottom line, folks, is that we are in an ABC up market. That's, when you get an ABC down market or up market, you better pay attention to it and don't get any sleep and make hay. Because check this out, Amazon. Amazon blew away its B point with volume. And if you want to see a monster ABC, this is one of them. In fact, the way Amazon is set up to take out its all-time highs of 2185. Your B point on Amazon was March 31st at 1993. Your A point is 1626. So you got, what are we talking, 1993, what am I, that's 300, 297 plus what, 75, it's $375, I believe, right? Which is going to blow you right over the aspect of the, I believe that's the all-time high too. Let me just see this, 2185. Yeah, it is. That's the way that's set up. Microsoft just missed the B point of an ABC structure on the way up, and what you have is this. So Microsoft had, let's see, 67 million versus 72. Bottom line, you'll probably still get it, but just missed it. Netflix, NFL, well, actually, let's go to Google, because Google might have got it, actually. Google, nope, Google, yeah, 1 second, huh? 2.4 million, 2.6. So Google did it too. Google, this is a messy one, but 1175 should be 1013. 1013's your way. So it's $1.60, which gets you $1.60, 230, 1230. 1230, and right now we are at $1,200 bucks. So what's cool about ABC structures, whether they're on the way up or way down, folks, what happens is that, and let's say in the NDX deal, what happens inside the NDX is that because the NDX, the FANG stocks are so heavy in them, what you get is that's how you check to say, okay, we have the 3 Qs in an ABC structure on the way up. What other equities inside of the 3 Qs do we have that has juice behind them? Well, you can see Amazon's one of them. Let me go NVDA. I'm just curious what these chip stocks are doing, because the chip stocks in general. There you go. So there's action here too. So, oh, this is even funnier. Let's see. Yeah, these chip stocks. NVIDIA. And NVIDIA looks like it's going to go for its highs again, man. This is crazy. 316, I don't think that's the all-time high on NVIDIA. Well, it's a 52-week high. Yeah, it is the all-time high. That's pretty intense. We're at 261 right now. Let's go take a look at Micron. Okay, so Micron... 33. Yeah, Micron's an ABC up too. So Micron, B point's 45, A's 31, unreal. $14 gets you 54, and you're at 50, and you're 47. We're going up, man. You get those chips running out here, forget it, man. And that's a little sloppy one, but it is an ABC structure on the way up. Took the B point out, took it out with volume, action behind the move. LAM, LRCX. So let's see what LAM is doing. Okay, so LAM's it's at its B point right now. Not enough juice right now. 3.2 million you need. Yesterday we're coming up to that with 3.3, but today you're only at 2.1. So you do need more there. Let me just go RV. Who else is in there? Well, let's see. Okay, Lam Research. Yeah, let me just. Oh, I know. Let's see what good old Intel's doing. So Intel took out its B point yesterday. 31 million versus 32. Intel's an ABC structure up too. We're going up, man. Up and away. Dow Industrials right now trading up. Let's see, where are we? 116, NASDAQ up 3, S&P's up 22. We'll come right back.
I'm certain you are or strive to be one of the best at everything you do in life. It's the most common trait that we tigers and tigresses share. If you're looking to become the best of the best when it comes to managing your money, let me teach you to do what most wealth managers tell you can't be done, which is how to time the markets. I'm Steve Rhodes, author of Mastering Probability, and for the last 12 months, Timer Digest has been tracking my newsletter signals, which have earned me the ranking as their #1 market timer in the nation for the S&P 500 for the last 12, 6, and 3 months. Timer Digest also ranks me as the #1 market timer for gold as well. The fact is, markets can be timed, and I'll teach you the exact set of tools that I use that has transformed me into one of the best at what I do. Sign up for Mastering Probability today by clicking on the newsletter tab on the homepage of TFNN.com and get immediate access to workshops where I take you step by step how to use an extraordinary set of tools as well as provide great market calls too. Sign up today.
With markets trading with extreme volatility and peaks and troughs everywhere, regardless of what you're looking at in the markets, this is a great time to see the type of analysis Basil Chapman delivers for his subscribers every market day with the Opening Call newsletter. Basil has been analyzing markets, providing his take for subscribers to his trading services since 1984. Every morning, Basil publishes an update for his subscribers, along with weekend and evening updates when warranted. The Opening Call provides traders a daily market overview with regard to the direction of the key indices, selective stocks, and commodities, along with specific recommendations, including stops and targets. You also gain instant access to Basil's subscriber webinar archive from earlier this year, a dark cloud cover, and essential market analysis. Ride the Chapman wave today by signing up for the Opening Call newsletter on the front page of TFNN.com under the newsletter tab. New subscribers get a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you have nothing to risk. Sign up today.
You know what's cool? Taking something that's good for you. Something specifically formulated to help with weight loss, better sleep, stress reduction, and the need to detox.
Nico, our hunter and gatherer ancestors found all their nutritional requirements for health in their wild environment. But today, our food sources no longer contain the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients our bodies need to stay healthy and strong.
That's why we need Primal Edge Daily Nutrition. It includes a special blend of ionic, oil-based vitamins, minerals, fatty, and amino acids in an easy-to-use liquid form.
Primal Edge is powered by highly concentrated fulvic and humic acids, nature's preferred delivery system. They've been called miracle molecules because, like sunlight, air, and water, life cannot exist without them.
That's right, Paige. They ensure we receive all the nutrition we need to be healthy and thrive. We take it every morning.
Primal Edge, formulated and approved by Nico and Paige of Living a Primal Lifestyle. Buy it today for just $89. Click on the Primal Edge banner on the front page of TFNN.com. Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV for the latest market information.
Welcome back, folks. Dow's up 26, Nasdaq's down 28, S&Ps are up 10, and that was quite a break, folks. So those breaks are 3 minutes, and if you want to see something that's inside of 3 minutes, this is pretty amazing. There's no doubt about it. The S&Ps, they had busted from the lows. The lows out there were 26.52, meaning the low that it hit. We got all the way up to 26.99. Okay, on 1 10-minute bar. We were just on the break, came all the way back down to 26.52.75 and tested the 26.52.25. That's the machines, folks. Okay, that's definitely the machines that are moving this market around. Bottom line is that we'll see how the next few minutes shake out. But that's the second test, actually the third test of those lows. And, you held them, but we'll see whether you can get any traction going topside. If we go take a look at the SPY right now, what you're going to have in the SPY, right now you're out, which is good, 179 million shares. That's a good number, and you are at a higher high. NDX 100, the Qs, same setup. You're at 664 million. You're at a higher high, got to a higher high, have the volume behind the move. That's what it takes to basically stay and get to even higher highs. Inside the gold market right now, we hit 1672. Right now, you're at 1684. The dollar index is still weak. That's down 806. The dollar index, folks, is something you're going to want to keep your eye on overnight, because if that dollar does continue to get the lower price, that's saying the S&P will continue to get the higher price. The volatility in the markets, yeah, that's going to continue. And each and every time, by the way, that the bears lose on these downdrafts, okay, it gets the aspect of going higher, the probability gets a little bit better each and every time. Today the bottom line is that it's really hard to say whether the bears won or the bulls won out here, because the bottom line is you really get a flat market. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. And whatever you want in life, folks, visualize it, step into it, take ownership of it, and fly with it. Thanks for being here, folks. Have a great night. Have a safe night. Come visit us right back here tomorrow morning, 8:30. Tommy kicks us off. Morning